To conclude this quick look into using Session, we're going to look at how to transfer things from session work into a complete arrangement, and also how to take a clip and create new material for a clip. Let's look at what we're starting with. First, over here we have a drum track ready with several clips in place. We also have a bass part. Again, several clips ready. We also have a crash cymbal, and additionally a separate drum part. So we'll stop now. I'm going back to the beginning, and if you want to follow along, now's the time to load up this file called Session to Arrange. Now let's come back over here, and you'll see that everything's normal. The way that we're going to get this into an arrangement is by activating the global record button right up here at the top. Again, simply clicking on that activates it. Now notice that no playback has begun. It's ready to capture what we might play, but it hasn't started yet. We can start by either launching the play button, a clip launch, or a scene launch. And I'm going to begin over here with a scene 1 launch. Here we go. And now to scene 2. You can see all this is being captured up here. Now launching scene 3. And on to scene 4. Launching the crash. Back to scene 3. And stopping. Now I also want to demonstrate while it's recording what happens if we launch a clip and alter some of the parameters while it's playing back. And stopping. Now again, across the top we've seen an overview of what's been happening. To get a clear view of this, simply press Tab, and that takes us over to our arrangement view. I'm going back to the beginning, and now we can play back exactly what was captured simply by pressing on play. Zoom in some. A little too zoomed. Now if we unfold these tracks, we can actually see audio and MIDI information going by. Here comes a crash. So we're actually seeing audio and MIDI information here. Change our zoom a little bit. And keep playing. Coming back down here. Here's our ending. Now if I want to, I can move this crash over or copy it by holding Option. Now we've got additional crash. Let's listen. And now that makes a better ending. We can also mark sections and copy those or simply delete them. I can simply move these down. It replaces what was there, and now it's no longer there. Again, if you hold Option while you do that, it'll copy it over, and if I press my delete key, it's gone. So we can alter our arrangement in any way we might choose once we're over here in arrangement view. But let's come down here to the end now where we started that drum part. And let's follow along, folding up the other tracks. So you can see all this additional MIDI information has been created. We can capture all this as an audio file and we're fine. Let's listen again. Coming back down to where the drum part starts by clicking and holding. Just jump on down here and playing. So now we could capture this as audio, create new clips, and being able to use this freely any way we want to. This is also useful in terms of if we're back here in session view, we have any MIDI effects we might want to use on a track. We could also be changing these live and capturing the results of that and creating new audio material. So you saw me altering simply the beat repeat. We have other parameters here. We could also pull in other effects. It's a very powerful way of creating new clips, new loops, new audio material. So that's the two primary ways we want to think about working from session into arrange. First is actually creating a song structure, and the other is working with a single clip, creating new material. Alright, that concludes our first look into Session View and understanding some of the working principles within Ableton Live 7.